Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Anuj Pachhel, and in this video I'll be taking you through a day in my life, balancing my internship where I'll be posted in the clinical department of pediatrics as well as my studies for NEET, PG or INI side because I don't have a lot of days. It inspires you, motivates you and gives you new perspective and new ideas. The footage inside the hospital were recorded in the course of 1 week, so please don't mind if my appearance or my dress changes.
Smiling, making plans, hiding behind their shades, and you're doing the same. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at.
Day 1 of pediatrics, it's around 8:15 in the morning. I'm here, so we have to go to the outbound NICU. So what exactly is the job of an intern when he's going to a posting? My job in the ICU was to go and update all the charts of all the infants who are admitted there. So monitoring their heart rate, respiratory rate, SpO2 saturations and taking the random blood glucose of all the infants. Once that was done, I used to take some time for my own and learn about the different cases which were admitted. By seeing these patients myself, I was able to understand the diseases way more than just reading them. So this is kind of the way I have been utilizing internship for my own NEET PG preparation, because once you see it, you can never really forget it. Sometimes we also had to do some clinical things like put in feeding tubes or just take the sample. Sometimes assist in procedures like lumbar puncture which was being done. Overall, it was a super fun thing to do. But after the fun thing was done, the paperwork came. That basically involved writing high-risk consent, DAMAs. One of the most important things that we as interns do is run samples all the time, because going to the lab, running the CBC, collecting the reports and coming back, attaching it to the file, ये भी बहुत सारा काम किया.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
But on this very particular day of the recording, I was actually posted in the ward where my juniors of 20 batch were having their post-end examination. So I remember my post-end examination was like a few months ago in final year, and it was horrific. So it was really nice being on the other side of the room, listening to all the students answer the questions that the examiner asks. Anyways, after the posting is done, I usually meet up with my friends, some of whom sit in the library to study. Many of them I run across in the hospital. Also make sure to solve a lot of custom modules along the way whenever I get time in the hospital, but I don't record it because I have my phone for recording and I'm using that to solve the modules. In the last 7 days, I think I've solved nearly 10 to 15 custom modules, each of 25 questions each. Anyways, when my morning duties are there, this is exactly what my day looks like, and around 8 to 10 hours are gone doing just this.
Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for.
Hello everyone, I just came back from the college posting just 1 hour ago. I had my lunch and I'm ready to get started with dermatology because that's my weakest subject in my grand test, and I'm going to be working on fixing it this week. So I have been studying a lot since the past 2 days because yes, the grind must restart right now, because for the last 2 weeks everything has been I'm just taking in the internship and it has been rough sometimes. That's just been it. I have been adapting, and now it's time that I think that I've finally adapted. Let us start it once again. NEET PG and ICT. Here I come. Once I was back home, I set my eyes towards dermatology and I just started watching the videos because I have no clue what the subject is. I get most of the questions incorrect, and since my knowledge is so incomplete, instead of going and learning it with the question bank, I'm learning it by watching the videos. It's one of the very few subjects that I'll be watching the videos for, because most of the other ones I've already done. Also, just a few days ago I gave a GT, and in that GT it was revealed that the short subjects are not my strongest ones. So my target for the next 6 to 7 weeks is to complete all the weak subjects, that is the subjects below 70 percentile according to me are considered weak, and I'll be focusing on them first, then going to the strong subjects, because only and only then will I be seeing a noticeable difference every week when I give a GT. One of the things which I recently started doing was beautifying your notes, and genuinely it really helps out a lot because once something is very pretty, you actually want to read it, you actually want to spend time looking at it. I started adding these sticky notes and all of that, and using multicolored pens. I personally up till last year just thought that all of this is for class 8th or 9th students who are just sitting there with so much time, but now that I am actually doing it, it feels kind of good. My principal source for preparation in NEET PG will only be Marrow. I'll definitely be giving test series from DAMS account of Abhijit or my friends who are in DAMS. For most part, I believe in sticking to one resource and revising it 10,000 times. I don't think I will be able to revise it even twice or thrice, but I'm going to try as much as I can. So my target was for 5 lectures, and as soon as that was done, I was completely saturated. I felt like I needed a break because सुबह से काम शाम में पढ़ाई और नहीं होता, दिमाग बंद हो जाता है एक पॉइंट के बाद इंटर्नशिप में. Hi everyone, so I just completed 4 lectures from dermatology. That brings my total up to 10, and I'm really happy about it because that completes like more than 1/3 of the subject. I'm aiming to complete at least half the subject today, so 5 more lectures to go. The thing is, like, it's really getting hard to not confuse between things. So at this point in time, I'm kind of thinking like, okay, I think I should stop and revise before I go forwards, because otherwise I'll just forget everything. And I really thought that peds would be more and more difficult, but for the starting part, at least for the wards, it has been pretty normal, chilled out, utna kaam nahi hai. But once my ad day comes, that is on Sunday and Monday, so 2 days of ad days, I might get 2 nights consecutively. So then it's going to get really hard because the sleep schedule and the time duration, 12 hours of duty compulsory on ad days. Yeah, I'm going to take a break because confusion is rising. That's about it. So randomly I called up my friends. Abhijit and Yash boys were together, so I called them at my home. I would say just let's chill out at a cafe nearby. So that's what we did. We sat down for roughly 2 hours till 8:30 in the night. We talked about a lot of different stuff with respect to life, postings, the cases they've been seeing, the cases I have been seeing, and how to prepare for NEET PG and all of that. So yeah, it was pretty good.
तो मैं ऐसा करूँ क्या, जो मेरे बच्चे हैं पहले वो देख लूँ वीडियोज़ वगैरह.
तेरे हेवी पोस्टिंग कब तक है? देख, मेरा टारगेट कैसा है, मेरा 30 अगस्त तक सारी हेवी पोस्टिंग है, तो 30 अगस्त तक एटलीस्ट मुझे पूरे सब्जेक्ट की एक रिविजन करनी है. पक्का से बाहर.
The best part is if you have friends who talk very openly with you, you can actually share your preparation strategy, listen to theirs, and rather than looking at an examination कि यार ये मेरे से ज़्यादा पढ़ रहा है तो कैसे होगा, just look at it, we all collectively will study and get amazing ranks. So yeah, that's the goal this year. Everybody will all be trying to do our best.
Everybody has their job, 9 to 5, and getting drained. They settle for second best, scared to risk what the future might bring. What the future might bring. Bye. I hold my breath.
So they came over spontaneously, and it was really nice meeting them. I feel extremely stress relieved because we talked a lot about NEET PG. iPhone का charger है, and yeah, it was quite an experience. Because the boys sat down after a long time. और इसके बाद let's get back to dermatology. After that was done, I came back home a little bit exhausted from all the socializing, and खाना वाना होने के बाद I just sat down again because I wanted to do more videos. So I started with infections, and जब मैं infections कर रहा था, light चली गई. Lights गई. But I don't think such a minor inconvenience of not being able to study in the light will stop me from reading. Using my iPad's brightness, I studied on for like 2 more hours, and finally the infections part was also done. Balancing life and internship is very difficult. Personally, when my ad day comes, I don't know what I'll be doing for the next 1 or 2 days because it is going to be hectic. But I have made a resolution for myself that at least per day I have to watch either 5 videos or do 5 modules of question bank. Each module being at least 25 questions, and yeah, I think if this resolve is being followed, I'll make sure to study every day. The main goal is to not skip any day so that your link will not be broken, your consistency will not be broken. And all of the internet people do know me as the guy who consistently does things for years, so hoping to live that up. Hi everyone, so finally done with the infections part. I did not do the viral parasitic infections because याद रखना भी एक important चीज़ है. So in the last 24 hours I've done nearly 100 pages of this textbook of Marrow notes, and I'm feeling pretty confident in the subject because I was able to answer a few questions that Abhijit asked me today, and that felt good. Overall I think that if I continue this sort of preparation throughout the year, I would be able to land a good college/good marks. That's been it. I think I'm gonna quit now and just go to sleep, enjoy the rest of the day off. Yeah, that's about it. Anyways, that was it. My eyes were closing at around 12, so I just slept. That's how my day ended. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. I for sure enjoyed making it. Many more vlogs coming out soon, so please make sure to subscribe because making any videos while balancing all of this is one big task. So subscribing in just 2 seconds would make up for all of that. And I'll see you next Sunday. It's Dr. Anuj Pachhel signing out. Goodbye.